through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome to So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Kyle Filipowski is out there with Markkanen. Then it's George. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's MP in at the point. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Butler. Filipowski grabs the board. And here we go. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Back to Curry. Lets it go with the three. A rebound by the Jazz. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said, we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Butler after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Butler deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
MP with the bounce pass. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving it around. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Outside, Markkanen. Misses the three. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Butler. Count the basket. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Out to Payton. Lets it go from deep. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
MP passes to Nurkic. The drive by MP. And here's George for 3. Here's Filipowski. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. And George kicks to MP. That one falls. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That is a tough shot. MP with veteran-level confidence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Green finds Butler. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's three-pointers off the mark. Utah leading by 6. Now MP is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 5 minutes.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's MP. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Puts it up from 17, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
It's taken away by Payton. Here's the break. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
MP against Curry. Filipowski passes to MP. Nurkic kicks to MP. Down low, here's Butler. Utah with the rebound.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to MP. Markkanen down low. Covered by Payton. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Now here's Green. Nothing on the board. Well, their pass to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Now, MP. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. They get it back. MP. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. The drive by MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
And that's a veteran move from MP. Using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Hield can't hit.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Aston Niang kicks it out to MP. Here's Sensabaugh. It's stolen by Kuminga. Milton with it. Now defended by MP. Milton looking around. Here's Kuminga. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jazz leading by 5. MP inside. Defended by Milton. And the shot is good. MP's got 12 points in the game. And Milton's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Post finds Hield. It's stolen. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Kuminga. Hield outside. Just 5 to shoot.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
The drive by MT, and it's blocked. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 7. Hield outside. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Post misses the shot. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Collier, covered by Hield. Collier, that's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kuminga finds Milton. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Moody. Guarded closer. And that one drops for him.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now, here's MP. He's got 14. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. Driving in, and MP throws it down.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
Here's Hield from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 is the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Jazz.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. Hield is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Butler in center, locking down the middle.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. MP outside. It's MP attacking. Pass to Bailey. Anderson, a screen on Milton. MP dishes to Anderson. Bucket is good. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Milton. Over MP. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's MP. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. 2 points, that one goes.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Here's Milton. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Butler. To halt the run. Butler making it happen inside.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
And it's Bailey in the corner. They get it again. MP with it. 20 points for him. Tries again. MP with great work on the offensive glass.
Yeah, that's just youth right there. MP crashing the offensive glass.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Keontae George comes in for Bailey. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
MP passes to Hendricks. Nobody near George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Butler. And here is Curry. Puts up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP finds George. Here's Hendricks. Defended by Moody. MP outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Now, here's Moody. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Portland. Curry is inside. MP's there. Moody's shot is off. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. MP passes to Hendricks. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
3 points.
MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Healed outside. Butler is screen on George. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Healed outside. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Utah with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by MP.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now, here's Butler. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Jazz leading by 22. MP outside. And they double up MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Gary Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Seth Curry in for Buddy Hield. Now here's Butler. Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 16.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And George kicks to Markkanen. MP sets the screen for Markkanen. Back to George. MP way outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got 33 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Curry dishes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 35.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
MP against Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Payton with the screen for Curry. Looking for Payton, he gets it there. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to MP. A baseline J. That's good on the jump shot. MP's got 39.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Payton finds Curry. Outside for Curry. Payton with a screen on Markkanen. From the high post. That one drops for him.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Jazz have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
Hields checked in for Golden State. Now here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against Portland. Up top, Hield. Over Collier. Hield can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
With the step back, MP, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Outside Curry. 1:37 left in the first half. Payton with a screen on MP. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Utah. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 45 points.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Green against Nurkic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Curry against MP. Outside, Markkanen. MP outside. Back to Markkanen. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Curry. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Oklahoma City hasn't been at full strength. Without Holmgren, this team loses the game-changing length. His 7'6", that's right, 7'6" wingspan.
Time now for a closer look at that first half. How about what we're seeing from MP?
The biggest reason they're up, MP.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, that's a key three for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Pass to Green. Butler up top. Shoots over Filipowski. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Payton.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's MP.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
Right side, Butler. Rob. Markkanen looking it over. And here is MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Filipowski. Clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. To take a look at the Warriors, they're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, Utah, a couple spots below.
Right now for the Jazz, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Curry passes to Curry. George with the steal. To the middle. Back to MP. Back to Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. And they'll get another chance. Markkanen finds Filipowski. MP outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
MP with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. George passes to Filipowski. MP outside. Outside, George. Shoots over Curry, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got 4 points this quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Curry against MP. Curry kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. A different look for Utah. George Niang, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anderson comes in for Filipowski. And Bailey subbed in for Markkanen. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. MP outside. Another miss by Utah. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Now Butler. 24 points for him. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Pass to Anderson. Back to MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Screen by Niang. Here's George. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And checking out some numbers for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the Jazz making a change here. Collier's checked in, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kuminga's come in for Green. Pass to Niang. To the inside. The kick out to Anderson. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. MP passes to Niang. And there it is for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Outside, Kuminga. And it's off from three-point range. Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Kerr. Good on the shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now.
So Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now here's Kuminga, defended by Filipowski. Kuminga kicks to Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Hield. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Milton in at the 1. And G.A., just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And that one's good. MP.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Butler kicks to Milton. And the rejection by MP. Into the lane. Pass to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's MP. Shot clock at 6. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Inside. Here's MP. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. George against Hield to the paint. Here's Butler. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just...
And got it! Another basket.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Milton. And again, no good by Golden State.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
MP against Milton. And good, there's another. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
They kick out to Hield, looking to end the run, and the Warriors miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Screen by Nurkic. The drive by MP. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Payton kicks to Butler. Jacks up a three, and the Warriors miss again. Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting, and that one drops.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Butler. It's Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
So it's Utah now. They host the Kings after this game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. MP outside. Here's Filipowski, defended by Butler. MP inside. Curry meets him.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Curry looking around. Fires for three. Good for his sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside, George. Pass to Nurkic. Now, here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry with it. Now defended by MP. Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his fourth assist in this one.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
The drive by MP. Here's Nurkic. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Curry outside. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to MP. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Utah shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Payton.
2 minutes.
And here is Butler. Outside Curry. Over MP. Curry with another miss. And here's Utah. MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
MP, another one fall.
MP.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And it's Utah's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. MP up top, guarded by Curry. To the wing right side. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient